Well, hey, folks, and welcome to this very special little mini training on how to fall in love with your marketing. I am super excited to be here to share with you some of the tips and the tools and the strategies that I've learned over the years. Mostly the slow, hard, and painful way, but I'm going to help you shorten the learning curve today and share with you some of those strategies. So, raise your hand or pop a yes in the comments or in the chat if you are here because you started your business because you actually love what you do, or you are really good at it. You're passionate about what you do, right? Or maybe it's just that you really love helping other people and you want to share your knowledge with your clients to be able to help them transform their lives. Maybe how you transformed your life or your business or your health or your wealth. And maybe it's that you really know that having your own business, your own coaching program, your own online courses, your own business, just in general, is truly the path to time and money freedom and living a life that you love, right? So, if you answered yes to any one of those questions, then you are 100% in the right place because today I'm going to share with you some ways to shorten the cycle and have those things happen for you a lot faster and a lot easier and with a lot less stress and frustration along the way. So, if that sounds good, I would love to just jump in and get started. But before we do, I wanted to share with you a tiny little a bit about myself. So, for most of you that know me, but for those of you who might not, my name is Kim. I am the author of Write and Grow Rich, which is my signature program where I share and teach other coaches, consultants, course creators, speakers, and entrepreneurs how they can write and publish a book to use as a marketing tool to grow your business. So, if you've ever found yourself chasing after clients, the slow, torturous way, or if you've found yourself in content creation overwhelm, or maybe you're just not sure of how to market your business, how to find clients, where to find them, what to say once you do find them. Maybe you're just so busy. Maybe you're still working in a job and you haven't fully transitioned into your own business yet. Or maybe your business is at a place where you're so overwhelmed with all the things that you have to do. You're busting at the seams, wearing all of the hats, and maybe you're ready to hire somebody, but you don't really know how to do that, how to outsource, how to start growing your team so you can start really, truly leveraging your time more effectively. And I don't know, maybe you're still raising kids, you've got a husband, a dog, you've got extracurricular activities, all of the things, right? Because life can get crazy busy. Well, if that sounds anything like you, I want you to know I was in the exact same place as you, right? For over 13 years, I was a financial advisor. I was overworked, I was underpaid. I was going from trying to create an independent practice, but sucking at all of the marketing. I was horrible. I had no idea how to find clients because I'd gone to finance school to learn how to do all the finance work. But in finance school, what they didn't teach me was how to go and find clients, right? How to market my business, how to be able to attract paying clients into my business. And so I struggled for years. I was on what I lovingly now refer to as the income roller coaster. Can you relate? Where you have a really amazing month, you're on your way up, you're feeling excited, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what the heck is my next mortgage payment coming from, or car payment, or how the heck am I going to eat next week if I don't get another client? And so, what I would do in those moments of sheer terror and panic on the downside of the income roller coaster is I would go out and I would get myself a job, a JOB. And in the world of finance, more importantly, I was in the world of automotive finance. It was absolutely soul crushing. I was working for unappreciative, misogynistic managers who just didn't have what it takes, I think, to be great leaders. It was a do as I say, don't ask why. If I tell you to jump, your only answer should be how high, not a place where I was feeling any kind of love. And that's what we're talking about today, right? Is having a business that you love, having marketing that you love, because business doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be miserable. And I'm telling you right now, with a few amazing skills that are totally 100% learnable, you too can have a business that you love. Because fast forward now, after I got fired from that miserable job, and I'm not talking just let go in a, fired as nice kind of way as possible. But I literally, in that automotive dealership I was working at, which was, if you've ever been to a car dealership before, right? Usually a lot of glass windows, right? Offices all encased in glass because everybody wanted to see what was going on the showroom floor. So that day, I'll never forget it, where I got called to the boss's office. I had to walk out of my glass office across the showroom floor to my boss's glass office, where he told me they were going in a different direction. Now, of course, he didn't do this in the morning before my shift started or in the evening after the day was over, right? He chose to do it in the middle of a day on a Saturday, busiest day in the dealership ever. Complete humiliation. Because then I not only did I get let go, I had to walk back across the busy showroom floor to my glass office, pack up my things, and with my little box in hand, walk across the showroom floor to the exit door in front of the view of everyone to see. And it was in that moment, folks, that I made a decision for myself. Never again was I going to let someone else be in control of my economy, right? In control of my paycheck, in control of when I go to work, how long I work, when I can go on vacation, when I can go for lunch, right? And it took a little bit of learning, right? I set off on a journey because I knew I needed to learn some things. I wasn't good at the marketing. I knew that if I was going to succeed at business and at entrepreneurship, I was going to have to level up. I was going to have to invest in myself. And I love that about the entrepreneurship world is there are so many resources. You can go and learn from other mentors, from successful entrepreneurs who've gone before you. Whatever your industry or your niche is, you can find somebody that you can look up to. You can follow their path, because I did have a mentor once tell me success leaves clues, right? Follow the breadcrumbs, find the clues for you on what's going to make you be successful in your business. So I share with you that story because it was my journey towards marketing expertise and skills and greatness that completely changed the trajectory of my business, right? And so some of the skills I learned, especially like writing a book, I'm now super passionate about teaching other entrepreneurs so they too can have this lifestyle business that they love and that serves not only you, but serves your clients and serves your family and serves the life that you want to live, right? So, with that being said, let's dive into a little bit of the content that I wanted to share with you today. And the first one is, would you agree? Like, raise your hand or pop a yes in the comments of the chat if you know that we are in a really busy marketing world, right? An online space that is super saturated, overcrowded, and stuff is coming at you faster than you can shake your head, right? I call this the attention economy. And if you don't know how the rules of the game are to play to win in the attention economy, gone. You're lost in the newsfeed. So one of the most important things that you need to be able to achieve with respect to your marketing in the attention economy is you need to get visible, right? So that's tip number one of these 5 marketing must-haves in the attention economy. Let's get visible, visible. You need to get visible. You need marketing that's going to freaking stop the scroll, have people pay attention, and it's going to also serve them with valuable information so that they keep coming back and watching again and again and again. Because visibility gives you more visibility, right? It's what the algorithms love. They want people that are watching your content, engaging with your content, commenting on your content, sharing your content. And if you can get content that speaks to your perfect clients, right, helps provide them some value, they'll keep coming back for more and for more. So visibility is a huge, big component of the attention economy. And you need to be able to master visibility for your marketing to be successful. Number two, in this whole attention economy, is you need attraction marketing, right? Gone are the days when you can go chasing after clients. It's why you're getting bombarded with messages in your DMs, like these cold messages from people who I can tell they haven't even read my profile before they've reached out to me, right? Like at least have the, wherewithal to go and find out something about what I'm actually doing and then speak to me about it in the DMs if you're going to do that, right? So, how do you do this thing called attraction marketing, right? Again, it's all about being able to provide valuable content, to be able to give people resources that they want to consume. It's about understanding your client, right? Your prospect, your lead, whatever you want to call it, right? They're not quite maybe a client yet, but it's understanding your audience, understanding what they're struggling with. The best language you can talk to your client is their language, right? It's not about what you think they want to hear. What are they speaking about when they talk about the things that they're struggling with? And what do they talk about when they talk or are referencing their desires, what they want? And when you can marry what your audience is struggling with and what their big, deepest desires are, and you can clearly articulate how your program, your course, your material, your content, right, your free resources, your trainings, how they're going to help that person get from where they are now in the struggle to where they want to be. This is when your marketing becomes magnetic and starts attracting your right clients, not just any clients, right? But the ones that have the problem that you can solve for them, right? It gets them into your community, into your environment, and helps start leading them down the path to being able to work with you. And then once you have that dialed in, you're going to make sure that you need to have the third piece of the marketing puzzle in the attention economy. And that one is differentiation, right? So how are you different from the other coach or the product promoter or the service provider that's doing something similar to you? What makes you stand out from the crowd? And I'm telling you, it's a lot easier than you think. And it's about the buzzword that's going on right now. And it's about being authentically you. So gone are the days where people are throwing up pictures of themselves in front of their Learjets and their Ferraris, looking like they're 20,000 miles ahead of where you are in your struggle. And people are thinking, I'm never going to be able to get there and to be like that. So, what actually differentiates you from your competitor is your story, your authentic truth of where you're at and where you came from, how you got there, and how you are the person that only you has the exact skill set that you have, right? Being able to be vulnerable about where you're at in your journey, right? Because the real thing is that people want to do business with people that they can relate to, right? That they feel like are on the same page as them, that have the same values. And the only way that you can get that across is to start talking about and sharing your story. And when you share your story, people that are in a similar situation or have had a similar situation happen to them will start perking up. Their ears will open, right? You'll have that attention from them so that you can draw them in and relate to them on a human level. Because now more than ever, we're craving connection, we're craving community. And by being authentic and differentiating yourself from your competition with your own unique story is one of the fastest ways to build connection and get into a place where your audience starts to trust you. Because once they trust you, that, my friends, when they're going to buy from you. So, what's next in the five steps? Well, the five keys to creating marketing that's going to turn into clients and buyers is to have that authority positioning. You do need to be perceived by your audience as an expert with a skill that can help them solve their problem, right? That you've identified in these other marketing steps. And how do you do that? Well, I mean, you'll probably know, not a big surprise, that my way, my number one methodology for positioning yourself as an authority in your space is by, of course, writing a book, one with your name on the front cover, of course, right? I mean, the root word of authority is author, right? So, how do you do that? It doesn't necessarily need to start with a book if you don't feel like you're there yet, but it can start by creating authority positioning content. So, not just the fluff, right? You want to be giving away real value, real tips, real content that can help your client solve a little piece of their problem. Maybe it's the first little piece that they need to be able to get to the next step, right? And then, of course, if done correctly, your authority position marketing is leading them down the path, right? To learning about you, right? Who is this person that I've been following and watching content on? It's like the know, like, and trust journey. I know it sounds a little cliche, but it's truly as simple and easy as it gets, right? Or sorry, maybe it's simple, not always easy. But if you can mirror your marketing to your client's journey, this is where the magic secret sauce to authority comes in, right? You're able to share with them a little bit about you, let them get to know you. Then you're going to nurture them through that like phase, right? By teaching them, by sharing content with them, right? By offering them a chance to, at a peek inside of your world, both from the personal and the business side, right? Bring them to some free training. Do all of that kind of great stuff that starts building that like phase. And you cannot mess this up if you just keep putting out content that your client wants to hear, right? Things that help them solve their problems, things that help them get closer to their desired goals. If you do this well, it will not be long before they trust you enough to open up their wallet and give you money to help them, right? It's the fast path. People are scared to sell, but think about selling as you are doing your prospect a service by helping them get their result faster than they could on their own without your help. So that was a really great perspective shift that happened for me when I was, struggling with sales. Is that I had a sales coach and mentor talk about, don't think of sales as a sale, think of sales as a service to the person that you're trying to help, so they can get those results quicker. So I hope that is a good hot tip as well. And last but not least, when it comes to your marketing in the attention economy, I want you to focus on longevity. Longevity in your marketing is key. So I know that there's all sorts of gurus out there talking to you about getting on top of trending audio and making you go viral and all of that kind of stuff. And although those things might be great, I'm not saying that they're not. What I'm saying is that if you have foundationally based marketing, right, that's created with sound marketing principles in mind, then your content never gets old. Most of the places that you are posting content, right, whether it be on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, these social platforms are search engines, right? People are searching for content. Think about what they're searching for content for. It all rolls back and ties into the other things I've been talking about, right? They're searching for answers to the problems that they have. So instead of worrying about going viral and jumping on the latest audio trend, although if your marketing happens to land on a couple of those, that's fantastic. But what I'd rather you focus on is marketing that stands the test of time with respect to the foundation of marketing, which is solving people's problems. and getting them transformational results. That is the foundation of great marketing. Being able to let your prospect know that you can help them get the results that they desire, not because of you, but through you and your transformational programs, right? Getting them clarity that they are actually investing in themselves. They're not investing in you. They're investing in themselves through you or your coaching program or your product or your service. Huge, big shift. And when you can get that nailed, then your content is living online for people to find year after year after year. I will still have people come to me and say, oh my gosh, I just came across something on your YouTube channel or on your Facebook, right? That resonated with me. And it's only because I was talking about sound marketing principles. The platforms might change, right? The algorithms might change. The trending audio might change. The makeup styles might change. But what doesn't change is foundationally solid marketing principles. So base your content around that, and you are sure to win. So that was what I promised you for the 5 marketing must-haves. I hope that you found it useful. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, right? Or in the chat. Pop in which one of those 5 that you found, maybe there was an aha moment, or that you're going to revisit in your own marketing to make sure that it's actually popping properly for your audience, right? So as a reminder, we talked about your marketing needs to have 5 things, right? It needs to have visibility. So you need to get out there, get posting more often on multiple platforms, right? You don't have to recreate content over and over again. Just copy, paste, post, right? It's really simple once you have the strategy in place. You need marketing that attracts your customers, right? Attraction marketing. Stop chasing, start attracting by focusing on providing solutions to your audience for the problems that they have, okay? Number 3 is differentiation. And my tip for differentiation was be authentic. Tell people your story. Share with them what makes you unique versus the competition. People will be drawn to you because of who you are. People do business with who they know, like, and trust. So share with them about you so they can get to know you, like you, trust you. Number 4 was authority, right? Your marketing needs to position you as an authority in your space. My number 1 tip for that, writing a book, of course, but you can do authority positioning content through blogs, through articles, through all of the posts that you create. Mostly your long form content will do this job. So get writing, right? Because also, guess what? Hot tip. If you write a lot of long form content, I guarantee you, within about 30 days, you will have enough content to fill a book. I know this because I actually did it myself with my second book. I wrote it in 30 days just by creating 1 post a day inside of my private Facebook community to help out my clients. If you want a copy of that, pop a 30-day marketing plan in the comments below. I'll get you that content. You can consume it for free at your own pace. And it's all about how to lay out this solid marketing plan that I speak of, which is based in sound principles, right? And number 5 is longevity. So if you want marketing that has shelf life, again, pun intended, right? You want marketing that's going to sit on the shelf until your client is ready to use you, use your products, your services, invest in your program. Then you want content that has longevity. And the best way to have content with longevity is to stop following all the trends. Don't worry about going viral, and worry more about producing content that's going to help solve the problems that your client has. If you want more help doing this, and quite frankly, if you're contemplating writing a book, maybe now is the time. And because it is the month of love and we're talking about everything love and love your business, I have a special gift for you. If you know that now is the time for you to be able to write a book, get it out of your head, get it into your hot little hands, but more importantly, get it into the hands of your clients who are waiting for your help and are going to help way more people by publishing a book, then I'd love for you to hit me up, right? I have a really amazing 1-day only deal for today on Valentine's Day. My program, Write and Grow Rich, which is 12 robust weeks of one-on-one coaching with me and some other people. So it's in a group format, but you have live access to me. It's not some other coach I'm going to throw you with, right? We meet every single week. We're going to go through every single step in my blueprint on how to turn a book into buyers in your business, right? You'll also get a year's worth of support from me. So after the 12 weeks, you have a full 12 months, right? 12 months total of support. We meet weekly for the first 12 weeks and then once a month after that. So you'll have full support, full community to be able to get your book project done if that's something that you're looking forward to, right? Is 2024 the year you get your book off of your heart and into the hands of the clients who are waiting to get the help, your expertise, and your knowledge? And if so, I am going to do a very special 1 day only giveaway. And it's literally because it's Valentine's Day, because I love my community, and because I've never done this before, right? My program is normally $19.97 for the 3-month program, which takes you from book in head to book in hand. But today only, I'm going to let you, as my Valentine's Day gift for you, pay whatever you want. So whatever you think is fair, maybe what you think is fair right now is whatever you can afford. And I want you to know that's okay. I've been in a place many times before where I've wanted to invest in something for myself, a program, right? A course, and I just didn't have the resources. And I know how that feels. And so what I want to do is give you this gift to be able to say yes to yourself, because I've been blessed to be able to travel the world teaching entrepreneurs how to do this. I want to be able to give back. And today is the day I'm going to do that. But it's today only. So I need you, if you've been watching this, to hit me up in the DMs, pop a comment, I'm in, right below here. And then I want you to private message me on Facebook or whatever platform that you're watching this on. I want you to hit me up, private message me, and tell me what your number is. Whatever that number is, I 100% guarantee you that I'm going to say yes. So whatever number you think is fair or whatever number that you can afford today, that is my gift to you. I can't wait to see you in the program. We are starting the curriculum officially next week. And if you make your decision quick enough, you could even join us today at 2 o'clock Pacific. That's 5 p.m. Eastern for our welcome call, right? We're having a special Valentine's Day, love your marketing welcome call for the Write and Grow Rich program. I would love to see you on that call. We're going to do some special visualizations and commitment exercises around writing your book. So it's a very special opening ceremony, if you will, for the program. The true curriculum starts next week, but I would love to have you there if you know that this is the year for you. This is the year you're going to invest in yourself, right? Invest in your marketing and fall in love with your marketing again and write that book that's going to help transform your life. It's going to help transform your business, and it's going to help transform the lives of the clients that are waiting for you. Then hit me up, Papa. I'm in the comments. Private message me. I'd love to see you there. That's all I got for you today, folks. It's been a pleasure, as always, chatting with you and serving you at the highest level. I love you. Happy, happy Valentine's Day. And I hope to see you on the other side.